Why you are deteriorating so much? What is the real thing? Why your body is becoming so like afterwards you are so tired after you come back?
But
You were going to the same college
I used to
and
be.
your face is becoming like more puffed up type. It was always like this, but maybe it is little more now.
But
What?
that was because I increased the dosage of medication, or I changed the medication. Then now I changed to the third medication. Previously, I puffed up a lot because that medication will make me fat.
Why you go on changing? Why can't you continue with the same one med?
Because the second
You're saying that
medication.
it will, like, if you're taking something, it's not working, then you will increase doses, you will change. Those things will harm you more. If it is not like you are not feeling you are very fresh or whatever, any normal person also is not same every day. So you go on changing things. You want things to be perfect from outside. It will not. You will become like a machine. You will become like a potato. Depending too much on outside thing is not good.
Okay.
You should, if you have, you cannot remain without medicine. Be with one sleeping pill or whatever you are taking.
Let me try
What it is called.
the third one for maybe 1 month and see.
You are trying so many things. That's trying will is destroying your inner. If one is working, then be with it. But it will not go on working like this, the way it was working in the beginning. Dependence from anything from outside, where too much is not good. Because if you become used to something, without it you won't be able to sleep. If you are not getting tired by any physical work, then your sleep cannot be deep. It's not possible. You are going against nature. I cannot do too much of exercise because of my spinal injury. Still I walk so that I do something physical. Not that I'm doing it to get good sleep. I want to do, if you are not doing anything with your body, just keeping it all the time sedentary, you're just making it like a thing. Your body is not a thing. It is a living organism, so it needs to do something. It is meant to do some hard physical work, not just you are in the office, you are all the time brain fucking. You have to surrender to the laws of nature. Not that you want to make your own laws. That I will not do any physical exercise. I will not do anything physical, and I will have a very good sleep. You cannot have whatever it is, all induced sleep which you are having. Then after certain time your body will get used to it. And you are becoming like a potato. If you are so happy being a potato, what can I do? You enjoy your potato.
When you say I am being a humanoid, actually what do you mean?
You are not like whatever your expression on the face, everything is not like, it's look like you are saying you are like this kind of thing, you are doing all those things, looks like all acting, nothing is real. When you are trying to show that you are too much in awe or something, all just looks like you're like a animated movie or something like that. Earlier, your emotions were used to be more real. It's, so stop acting. Be what you are. Be real. Trying to impress someone by your acting, you are cheating yourself. You are being unrealistic to yourself. You are being you are faking things. You are not being real.
I'm moving towards that. I'm moving towards being real, Swami.
That doesn't mean that you say I'm moving toward being real. That means you will just go on throwing your shit because that is your reality.
No.
So you will just.
I am reading this book, Swami. I just bought it.
Which book? What book? Reading books will not change you.
No.
Which book?
Yeah.
Where is the book?
Just a minute.
You bought it from? Is it in Kindle or what?
Kindle,
It says it.
Kindle. Yeah.
You have Kindle of which company?
Wait. I'm reading this book.
This is all bullshit. Who wrote it? This one. Who is this person?
This person is a Korean writer.
So what you will get out of it? I decided to be me. She must be full of bullshit. So is it a man or a woman?
Woman. She has some bullshit, but there's a lot of things that's very helpful for me.
What? Like what?
Like she said that I don't need to make people like me.
Then what you need?
She said that life is like what she kept emphasizing is that you have to be you. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to be you.
What is you?
I haven't finished yet because
she knows nothing. She's a perfect asshole, is perfect idiot, and you will become a perfect asshole after reading her.
Maybe you can share something about this topic.
What I can share? You are not listening. Otherwise, if you were listening to me, if you were respecting me, you would not buy these books, because she is a perfect ignorant person. Anyone writing books, what is her profession? What she does, this woman? What is her profession?
Her profession, she's a writer, Swami.
Writer? What is her qualification? What this woman does?
She study. I don't know what course she study, but she does some volunteer work. Can I read a few things to you that I feel helpful for me?
Read just little bit. I have to make tea, so.
Okay. Like one of the content is like, don't be a nice person just to avoid being disliked. You don't need to get along with everyone.
Don't be a nice person?
Just to avoid being disliked.
Now, whatever you have, these things appeals to you. It is appealing to your ego. It has nothing to do with she is telling something of wisdom. You want to protect your ignorance, and she is helping in that.
I'm not trying to protect my ignorance, but whatever she's saying is negating something negative in me.
What? Negating?
Negating something negative in me. Whatever she say will be negating whatever is negative in me. It will balance.
Those things are not going to help you. They are just like you are playing ping pong. It's not.
Maybe, Swami, you make your tea first.
You are falling down. When the meditation cannot help these stupid people, how can they help you? At the center is their ego. And what is the quality of the ego? Whether I can be violent to everyone, I can destroy everyone, but my way is the right way. I may be totally ignorant, but whatever is my selfishness is in this moment, I will do that. Whether it will harm others or me, it makes no difference. I want to do that, so I will do that. Whether people are liking me, disliking me. So this is a very common kind of thing. These people are themselves in darkness. What Nanak says, andha andha theliya dono ko padant. One blind man is pushing the other blind man, and both are now in the well.
Now I have a question in mind, but I will ask another time. Swami, you make your tea first, Swami.
What is the question? Question you can say.
Question is how, because Swami is saying I'm becoming less authentic, more humanoid. So how do I return to being genuine, authentic, and not animated?
How long you will just go on asking how you do nothing but you go on asking how. This is also some kind of addiction, intellectual entertainment. But from where you got this book? How you found? Or you went to a bookshop?
No, actually,
No.
that day I went to the bookstore to buy a small thing. Then they give me like the discount, books they have discount. Then this book is having discount. Then I saw the title, I like it.
What is the title?
I decided to live as me.
The whole sentence is sheer ignorance. First of all, she doesn't know who is she. Who is this me? And who is deciding? There is no one there to decide. There is no crystallized person there. I decided to. She is saying that I have decided to fall down, go on falling down. I will just listen to the instinct in me, a pleasure-seeking instinct in me. Whatever will give pleasure to me, whatever serves my selfish, lower selfish desires, I will surrender to that. I will just follow that. So most of the people are like that, but everyone is confused. She is taking decision, that means she will always go down. I'm not saying you have to satisfy other. You have to live according to other. You have to find out the right path. What is the right thing for? What is more auspicious for you? And what will be auspicious for you will be auspicious for mostly for others also. But even if you want to be selfish, you have to find out what is your real self. If you don't know what is your real self, how can you even be selfish in the right way? You think you are selfish. Sometimes you are listening to your body when the body is demanding sex. So you are opening your holes anywhere. Sometimes you are listening to your mind. Mind is a flux. Mind is just like waves. So many waves are arising. If you just go on following it, you will be in the emergency ward sooner or later. You are listening to your feeling, your emotions, your thoughts. If you are listening, you will be in trouble. She may be saying, I've decided to be me. What she is saying, I've decided to
I decided to live as me.
live as me. Me is what is me. She is making something concrete. That will be a dead thing. If you think you are your mind, your thoughts, it is a changing thing. Even your body is changing. Where is anything fixed? The only thing which is same is the inner light. If the inner light is there, then you will be on the right track, because if the light is there, you will not stumble, you will not fall down. The light will be deciding whether to go have sex with this woman or not. The deciding factor is light, the inner light, which is higher. If the deciding factor is the body, which is something very low in you. If the deciding factor is your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, your feeling, these things are low. They go on changing. If the clarity is there, then your decision will be right. Now more I will talk later. If you just go on reading anything, you will become more confused.
Okay.
She will just strengthen your ego, nothing else. She is just saying, listen to your ego. Ego is a substitute self. First of all, you have to find out what is your real nature. Then if you live according to your real nature, your life will be smoother. I have decided to be me, what it means. You don't know who you are. You read more things, I will see what is her. But people are reading everywhere, so she may be, sometime it will look like as if she's saying something which has some wisdom. It is all coming, the influence is coming from outside. If you have not the light, inner light, then you will make mistakes. Then you also can be seen where she is making mistakes. I have decided to be me. What is the line?
I decided to live as me.
Now she is making this me into something stagnant. There is no me inside you. If you go inside, you will not find any me. So you have decided to live as me. Where is this me? First of all, you have to find out where is this me located somewhere inside you. There is nothing fixed in you. It is all changing. Everything is changing each and every moment. So you have decided to live as what? What is this me?
Do you want me to buy this book for your Kindle? Then you can comment.
If you want, you can buy, but I will not read whole book. You read. I may see something to blast her. But otherwise, I am not going to read this book. I am not able to read even those books which I want to read.
Yes.
But I can see few things, and I can comment.
Okay.
The real thing is that now everyone is writing. Anyone can write anything. And they are confusing people more and more. In past, it was very difficult to go to a master. And things were not written, so you have to only when the master will see have become mature enough, you are a worthy candidate, he will say something which will be like something very atomic, something which he will give you in sutras. But the more you will grow inside, the more you will find richer and richer diamonds in those sutras. But you cannot, the meaning will grow according to your growth. If you are not growing, then you can interpret it in your own stupid ways. The more you will grow, the more depth you will find in those things. So nothing from outside can be given which will be higher than what you are in your reality. You will be interpreting it according to your own ignorance. Huh? Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami.
You have to find out your own inner light by reading someone ignorant. Is she a monk or what?
She's not a monk.
If she was a monk, then there was, maybe you can trust that person a little bit.
She's not a monk.
A person has dedicated her life in knowing the inner truth. Or a person who is just meditating for 20, 30 years, then also you can trust that person to some extent. Huh?
Yes.
She is creating just walls around herself. You cannot enter that wall, concrete wall, and you are liking it because you also want that kind of wall.
Yes.
But that will make you more dead. You will start rotting. In life, you are always vulnerable. The more alive something is, the more vulnerable that thing is. Stones look so safe. They look so strong. Roses, flowers, they look so vulnerable. Anyone can destroy it.
Yes, Swami. Very beautiful, Swami.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami.
Anything which is alive cannot last very long. A dead thing can remain there for eternity. Because your consciousness is not a thing. So it was never born, so it will never die. Okay. Now I have lost all interest. I don't want to go anywhere to take anyone's help people in meditation and all those things, because what is the point when I am giving so much time to people and they are not changing, and I don't have any health anymore and no desire also. I have no desire to, because people are incurable. They don't want to change. They want to, even people who lived with Osho, so many of them ditched him. Perhaps they killed him. So what is the point then? I am not saying if Osho is killed, then he is become better. But you are not changing. You don't want to change. So what is the point? Be whatever you are. Just go on reading these kind of books.
I want to change, Swami.
What is the name of the book?
I decided to live as me.
Very great decision. Everyone is deciding. There is a song, Hindi song. अपना काम बनता भाड़ में जाए जनता. That means if my work is, my goals are achieved, then I fuck the whole world, who cares? This is the same kind of attitude this woman has.
Oh. Yes, you're right, Swami. That's true.
But when you are not, life is interconnected. If you are only, this is like you are making yourself into an island. You cannot live like an island. Everything is connected to everything else. So you will have to contribute whatever you have. Even plants are contributing, trees are contributing. So how can you remain without contribution? This is the law of life. Cow is not giving milk only for its calf. It is giving milk because it has more milk. So it is giving milk for human being also. But the way they try to take out the milk, the commercial way, is not all right. Trees are all giving you, without asking anything, oxygen, so many fruits, plants, and all these food grains. We eat the finished product. But when you say that even when you are eating grains, food grain, that is also killing. That is not killing. Compared to killing animals, it is not killing at all. Because they are already end product. After some time, they will just become, they will wither away. It is their offering. This is how nature has been, as is. For big animals, small animals are their food. We can become very emotional when a deer is being chased by a lion and we can see all the violence. But what we have to learn from it is that we have to get rid of our violence. That is not possible for lion. For the lion, it is its food. But I see even animals are intelligent enough. When I am giving the cat the food which you are sending, then they are not interested in killing rats. They become quite non-violent. Their ability to kill is finished. But that will, and once they have eaten, then they are not at all concerned. If the rats are walking around them, they will not do anything. If you give them little bit of food, they are very grateful. They show their gratefulness in their own ways. So people who are talking these kind of things, what is our title? I have decided to live
As me. I decided to live as me.
If she knows what is the real me in her, and if she has decided to live as me, live as her real nature, real I, that is a very big decision. But she doesn't know what is her real me. If you want to live according to your inner nature, what Krishna calls Swadharma Nirgunam Shreya, living according to your inner nature, even if you have to embrace death, that is acceptable. But you have to find out what is your real nature. What she is calling me is just ego. Her identification with her body-mind mechanism, what she calls me. Krishna is saying very clearly, same kind of words, but world apart. Par dharmo bhyava. Following somebody else's nature is terrible. Follow your own nature. But for that, you will have to find out what is your real nature. You will have to become a light onto yourself. What Buddha calls be your own light. If you have no light, no inner light, then your me is just darkness. What was her sentence? I have decided to live as me.
Yes.
I will talk more later.
Okay, Swami.
Is there any clarity so far or not?
Yes.
Any idiot is giving the same philosophy. When you want to find out easy path, then you say all these things. First, you are doing all the things which is against your inner nature. Then you are in great difficulty. Then your whole life becomes topsy-turvy, very confused. Then you go to other extreme. I will just follow my own desires, my own whatever my instinct calls. So whatever she means by me, you read those things. Then we can discuss.
Okay, Swami.
What is her meaning of the me? Maybe in the whole book she may not have explained that. She should have first defined what she means by me.
But the book is help. The book is help the reader to find who we are. She got step by step, like who we are.
If you read me, I will see what she.
Okay.
You tell at least one or two things. One thing.
Okay.
What is one?
Okay.
What is one thing?
Oh, read now.
Mm.
Okay, just a moment. Let me open the book.
Little bit of understanding, but when something is incomplete, it is said that half truth is even more dangerous than full lie.
Yes, Swami. I don't agree.
Because you agree or not, you bought it. You after I have told you all those things, you are saying other things. Otherwise, if I was praising her, you would have been praising her.
Actually, not really, because as I was reading the book, also not everything that she said I agreed.
Now, after you have listened to me, your mind is thinking about those things. Otherwise, you would have read the whole book. You may have got nothing, but then you will just remain without using your brain. Now you will say anything, it is just of no value now. Once you bought it, that means these kind of things appeals to you, very easy kind of solution. Instant coffee you want. It is your unconsciousness. It is your inner darkness. It may have come from society also, because you live in society, but now it is your inner thing. It has gone inside you. So until unless you have something higher than that, you cannot get rid of that. And you want some easy solution, you will read some book and everything will be solved. And it is not going to happen. You can go on reading millions of books. Until and unless you have the inner light, no book can give you the inner light.
Correct.
Huh?
Correct.
Even if the person is enlightened, that is his light. And once the whatever is his inner light, once it is expressed in word, the light is just almost gone. You read something so that I will say something more.
I was reading, I was looking.
You read now.
Oh, read now. Okay.
I will say little bit, then I will rest.
Just one moment.
Read anything from anywhere.
Okay. In order to replace social norms with our own convictions, we need our own unlearning boot camp.
We need our own
Unlearning boot camp.
boot camp.
Boot camp, huh? Boot camp,
What is
I don't know, it's something like a training
camera?
training session like that. Boot camp means like a training session.
What is the spelling?
BOOT boot CAMP camp.
We need our own
Boot camp. Unlearning boot camp.
She may have read few enlightened people now. Afterwards, she may have gone to maybe some little bit wise person or may have listened to them in YouTube or anywhere.
She read
Now-
Kao Jong.
Huh?
She read Kao Jong.
Who is
The
What is it?
psychologist
Yeah.
Kao Jong. Carl Jung CARLJUNG.
Carl Jung? The way you pronounce it, I thought who is this Chinese? I've never heard about this Chinese. Carl Jung, Carl Gustav Jung.
Yes.
Some people will say Jung, some people will say Jung. I don't know how the German call him. Either Jung or Jung. If you are reading him, then you can say many things because but even his problems were not solved. Because it was all intellectual understanding. When your understanding is just intellectual, it is not total. But if you are reading Jung, if you are intelligent, you can write many books based on that. I have also few books of him I want to read, but I don't have so far not got time. Though little bit I must have read because I have read. Freud was talking about unconscious and subconscious. Jung went little more further. He talks about collective unconscious. But the real journey begins once you are super conscious. They have not arrived to that state themselves. A little bit higher than them is Maslow. He talks about hierarchy of needs, in which only if your lower order needs are fulfilled, you can move higher. So he has given 3 basic needs: sex, water and food. They are the basic need. Then you have other need. You need security. You need to be recognized, self-esteem. You need to be accepted by society. These are the needs. Then once all these lower order needs are fulfilled, then the last thing he talks about is self-actualization. So at least he talks about self-actualization is like kind of enlightenment. He talks about that. So she has just read Jung. How you know she read Jung?
She quoted him. She said that Jung talked about shadows.
What shadow? Shadow personality, shadow.
Shadow is like everything we suppress all go to the shadow.
What is the word he used? Shadow personality or
I don't know. Shadow personality maybe.
so she is just vomiting Jung's understanding. What is her understanding?
Yes, that's true.
Read something more, then I may say something more. Not now. Okay, you can read one sentence.
Okay.
Okay, read one,
Okay.
two more sentence.
If the world imposes on you a correct way of being, you must question it. Don't hold yourself to irrational standards, and don't fault yourself for not conforming to values you
Don't
don't hold yourself to irrational standards, and don't fault yourself for not conforming to values you don't accept.
don't force yourself.
Don't fault, F-A-U-L-T, fault. Fault yourself for not conforming to values.
Huh?
Don't like something like don't blame yourself for not conforming to values you don't accept.
What was the word you used?
Fault, F-A-U-L-T, fault.
Okay. Don't fault yourself.
For not conforming to values you don't accept.
If you apply those things in your life without knowing your real nature, you will just become more egoistic. If meditation is not happening in your life, all those things will make you into an island. You will create just China wall around you. You are just having an armor around you. This will create only conflict with the society. You will be in struggle, conflict. That cannot make you relaxed. All the time you are fighting, you are a great revolutionary. Why can't you just be what it is, mind your own business, find out your own footpath? What is the need to just find all the opportunity to have a fight with society? Find out what is your real nature, live accordingly, be silent. What is the need to always be a great revolutionary? Everywhere you are just, I don't conform. I am holier than thou. Huh? So what is the point to be so egoistic? Anytime you can flop. All these don't conform, don't fight, struggle, all bullshit. Hey, you have a small time to live. Why you are creating so much complexity in your life? This is all ego. Ego is always in conflict. Ego is always. It will go on finding opportunity to lock horn, whatever it is. What will be the word? Lock horn, you know? Like animals, they lock their horn when they are fighting.
Yes.
What is the point? You just walk away. If some animal is coming with his horn, trying to destroy you, instead of rushing towards it, move your left or right. In Hindi, it is called "Aa Bal Mujhe Tu Maar." Come, ox, beat me, hit me. What is the point? You find your own way. Get out of its way. So this is not wisdom. This is coming from sheer ego. Always finding opportunity to declare your ego, that you are special. You are not conforming to society. You are so snobbish, holier than thou. Remain, be a nobody. What Lao Tzu said, that those trees who are very useful, they are cut because they can be used for making all these, these sofas and these carpentry pieces, What kind of person you are? Like if you are making sofa, you are making bed, you are taking the wood out of tree. But if the tree is not very symmetrical, it's like crooked, then no one will cut that tree. So if you are declaring all the time that you are somebody so special, then the whole society will be against you. Remain silent. I will go on giving you all those things free, but you will never take it because you are reading all this bullshit.
I'm taking it, Swami. Whatever you say override what other people say.
Discuss.
So you asked me to read from her book,
Read.
I made a few
Read,
screenshots,
don't waste time. It's already quite late.
If being a nice person means having to deal with an intolerable level of discomfort and abuse, it's better to be picky. Protecting your
Better to be
peace.
picky.
Picky.
Okay.
Protecting your peace doesn't mean you are not nice.
It's better to be picky than
Protecting your peace doesn't mean you are not nice.
what she means by protecting your peace. Her peace is some kind of piece of meat or what? Protecting, how she protects? By keeping it in a safe. All complete ignorance. What is in the beginning?
If being a nice person means having to deal with
Why one has to be a nice person? Why nice? Why not nice? She is talking about being me. So why not be what you are? Why nice? Why rude? Just be yourself.
In here, she's asking people not to be a nice person.
She's asking not to be the nice person. Then the other thing is she's asking people to be a rude person. That's all. Why nice? Why not nice? I'm rejecting both. She has no understanding. and you are a complete idiot buying her book. This is what Osho calls borrowed knowledge, udhar gyan, stale knowledge, basi gyan. You are eating leftover. She has eaten and now the shit is coming out and now you are picking it up.
Yes.
She is not an enlightened person. Okay, read what you have read now afterwards. Don't be a
That's-
nice person.
There
then?
is no way you can get along with everyone.
No. The
Huh?
same after nice, what is there?
Oh, if being a nice person means having to deal with an intolerable level of discomfort and abuse.
Just wait. Intolerable level of discomfort is her inner state, and she is projecting it outside. She is in that state. She thinks it is because of the others, because of the outside world. But she doesn't know her me. Live like me. What is it? Live like as
it?
no. What is her word?
I
Live
decided
as-
to live as me.
Live as me. She doesn't know this me. She has ideas about her me. What is there after what you said?
Intolerable level of discomfort and abuse. It's better to be picky.
That means she is living with people who are very tamasic, very non-conducive environment, kind of a broken family kind of environment wherever she lives, very abusive. Why she is talking about those things? That means she is in trauma. She is living in a bad environment, and her state is not right state. If she was living in a healthy environment, she will not be talking about abusive, intolerable.
Level of discomfort and abuse.
So that means she is living with abusive people. So whatever she says is not applicable to people who are living in a healthy environment. And now she is just protecting her ego. She doesn't want anyone. This is the kind of thing all those people. If you move so much, then I get distracted because you are not listening properly. If you are not listening properly, I cannot say things which comes from the depth, because you are not ready for it. You are being shallow. So deeper thing, you don't deserve deeper thing. What I was saying.
She's surrounded by abusive people.
No, you are just repeating the same thing like parrot.
That's what I remember.
If you cannot be where you are, where you will be? You cannot be anywhere then. Because you can be only here. You think you are very wise. That is your real undoing. Now read the same lines. Maybe I will.
Intolerable level of discomfort and abuse. It's better to be picky.
What she means by picky?
I think
What she will pick? Her shit.
I guess when she said picky
She means you have to be choosy. That's all.
choosy.
You understand nothing and you are talking. She's saying choose. She is not talking about the choiceless awareness. It's like you reject all those people whom you don't like. But then you will never become mature. You will remain retarded, you will remain childish and immature. Because you cannot throw all those people out of this universe. So what is needed that you have to raise the level of your consciousness. When your consciousness is higher, then you are like a watcher on the hill. So what is happening below it will not disturb you. Because you are getting disturbed, so they will disturb you more. You are dancing to their tune, so they will be more abusive. And then you will feel more intolerable level of discomfort. Then you will feel that intolerable level of discomfort. The discomfort is because of your own ego. Because you are gathering shit. You are taking delivery. You are not a wise person. If someone is using you as a garbage bin, be more alert, more aware. Then they will not be able to throw their garbage. Then there will be no need to be picky. Whatever is not conducive to your consciousness will not enter inside you. If your consciousness is of higher level, all those things will be automatically rejected. You don't have to do anything. You will not take the delivery. What more?
Protecting your peace doesn't mean you are not nice.
Protecting your peace
doesn't mean you are not nice.
Why you have to be nice? Just be yourself. Nice means you have chosen again. Why be good? Why be bad? Just transcend both. How you will protect your peace? This ego will protect its peace. Ego is the disturbance. Ego is the noise. So how it will protect? The whatever she is showing will lead you towards madhouse. Maybe she is already in the madhouse. You have to find out where she is. What more? Why your face is so abusive?
I'm not abusive, Swami. Swami, that part is done. Can I read the next thing?
Yeah.
There is no way you can get along with everyone. I'm sorry
Just wait. There is no need to get along with what everyone is saying. There is no need also. If you are yourself, all those people who have chosen the path of ignorance will maintain a distance themselves. They will run away from your life. You don't have to do anything. They will themselves feel you are a dangerous person. You can destroy them. What more in the same?
I'm sorry to say this, but the person you need to take care of first is always yourself.
Why she is sorry? That shows she is also a hypocrite. Why can't she say straight? First take care of yourself. I am sorry to say, trying to be politically correct. Trying to be very cultured, knowing all the etiquettes. Why she cannot say, I am very happy to say, instead of saying sorry to say? First she is becoming herself sorry, then she will make all her readers sorry also. Unhappy, sad. But how you can take care of yourself? If you don't know how to enter deeper inside you, you don't know what is this yourself, what Raman Maharshi calls who am I. So how you will take care of that? And that is not separate from you. So who will take care of whom? You are that. You and yourself are not two different things. If you come to know yourself, then you will find that you cannot separate I and myself. You are that. If you want to know yourself, you will have to become yourself. You cannot know yourself by separating the self from you. It's like the sugar dissolves in the water. Then there is no separation. You cannot find sugar somewhere else. It has become one with the water. So she is trying to know herself as an object. You will have to become yourself. What she said? What is the word? First take care of yourself.
The person you need to take care of first is always yourself.
But that is not a person. That is a presence. When you are saying a person, you are talking about the form. And form is the body, made up of earth, mud. That is not that important. You are far more deeper. If you are clinging to this body, you have opened the door for hell. Because you are identified with the lowest in you, not the highest. Then you will never come to know what Chandidas said. Saber upar manus sat, tahire upar nahi. Above all is the truth of man. Beyond that, there is nothing. What happened? Read. Why you have so much? If you read more of these things, you will create more armor around you, more China walls.
As much as we love and care for one another, Ultimately, we are responsible for our own happiness. Please be happy on your own.
As much as
We love and care for one another.
how she will love and care for one another when she is saying be picky. Why she's concerned about one another? If she is able to know who is this me, the real me, she will know that there is only one reality. Then you don't have to take care of anyone. That automatically care will be taken, because in the depth it is the same ocean. When you are considering yourself as a wave, as a bubble, then you think you are separate. Once you have known your real depth, then it is all same. The essence is same in everyone. So what was her sentence? Say again.
As much as we love and care for one another, ultimately we are responsible.
This one and another, just wait. This one another is all ignorance. There is no other. There is only oneness. Truth is one. And when you say other, then the other is always a hell. What Kabir has said, Prem gali ati sakri, ta mein do na samai. You understood or not? I have told you many times this one.
Say again, Swami.
Prem gali ati sakri, ta mein do na samai. The lane of the love is very narrow. In it two cannot enter. As long as there are two cannot enter. This difference of I and you has to dissolve. Only then there is love. So she is talking about love also, but she has no understanding of love. What she is saying about love, what she said?
As much as we love and care for one another.
This one and another, caring for one another, loving one another is all will take you towards sex only. Because for sex the other is needed. Because you have to exploit the other. You have to fuck the other. Fuck. Then the other is very much needed. You have to penetrate the other. You have to be violent to the other. Other is always needed when you have to exploit. When there is no other, how can you exploit? How can you destroy? When the other is there, you can destroy the other. So find out your very essence, then the other will disappear. It is like the same electricity is functioning in all your appliances, whether it is television or fridge or fan or bulb. So the real thing is same. The real thing within you is also same. So there is no need to love other. Dissolve this difference. Find out oneness, then love will be there. What more?
Ultimately, we are responsible for our own happiness.
What was the first line and then this line?
As much as we love and care for one another, ultimately we are responsible for our own happiness.
So, whenever someone is talking about happiness, mostly the person means pleasure. Because happiness only happens, and it happens only when the ego is not there. It happens when you are settled in your real nature. So this, we are responsible for our happiness. That means you have to just go on giving Jimmy Carter smile always. Very happy. Huh? You cannot be happy if the ego is there. If you cannot be happy if the inner darkness is there. You can just go on smiling. Everyone is smiling. If you ask someone, how are you? Great. Superb. Then why this whole world is becoming a hell? Everyone is superb, everyone is great. Huh? Yesterday, I was hearing Donald Trump's presidential speech, whatever, inaugural speech. You heard it or not? It looked like this man will get the gold medal, Olympic gold medal, for being the most egoistic person in the whole world. Because he is the most powerful person as far as stupid people are concerned. So when you are most powerful, then you have to behave like God. You will decide the fate of the whole world. And now he has this illusion also that they tried to kill him and they were not successful because God was with him and God wants him to do great things. Now you can project your God is also your own creation. And he will be doing great things. Make America great again is his vision. But one doesn't know how much mischief he will make. Though Indians are very because he is of the right wing somewhere, so they think. And it looks he has a great friendship with Modi. But it is all in international politics, there are no friends. If it serves his interest. And this Make America Great Again is also his idea. So he will impose his idea on the whole world. He may be doing something good, better compared to Biden. But maybe he may do even, because if you are too much obsessed with doing, you may do many wrong things. Maybe there is a possibility he will prove to be a better president, but his aim is to make America great again. America first. When you are talking about this kind of nationalism, then this will create only conflict. If he is against terrorists, then he has to be against all terrorists. Like what Obama said, that there are good terrorists and bad terrorists. You cannot choose like this. If some terrorist is serving American interests, then you cannot call them good terrorists. And he was talking about that we will, for us, what our constitution is important, America is important, God is important. I'm not quoting exactly, not what, but his God is a Christian God. He doesn't know what God is. Whatever Bible is saying, whatever they have told him, he will try to impose that on the whole world. If your nationalism comes out of inner light, then it cannot harm others also. What is the basic philosophy of India? Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is a family. But that doesn't mean if someone wants to harm you or kill you or destroy you, you will just offer the other cheek to them. But that doesn't mean also that you will destroy others unnecessarily. If someone is coming to destroy you, then you have all the right to protect yourself. If they want to rape your woman and kill your people, then you have to protect them. But there is no need to try to become godfather of the whole world. And he was talking about that we have less energy now, so drill, baby, drill. So this drilling is like raping. You are penetrating the vagina of the earth like a rapist. How much you will drill? These people have no understanding about real things. You are not here to exploit the earth. You are part of this earth. You are part of this universe. You are not the ruler of this universe. Like what Bible says or Quran says, that everyone is, all the animals and everything in nature is for you, for your use. It is all bullshit. It is a organic whole. You need to have reverence for this earth. You have to take care of nature. And he is going out of the Paris Agreement, so he will not listen to that, all those things that you have to cut your consumption and take care of earth and there should be no global warming. But when you are just concerned that Americans should consume more, they should exploit the earth more, this is very ignorant attitude. And I have always feel seeing the Americans, they are all teenagers. They have no wisdom. They are very much nearer to chimpanzees also. Because Darwin says that man is coming out of monkey. So if you have to find out the missing link, Americans are the missing link. You see any of its president, I am not saying that others are very beautiful, but they behave like a bully and a teenager boy. The whole world has to follow them. That's why. So if you want to throw all those people out also who have entered into America in an illegal way, then also you need to be very careful that you should not make too many people enemies. You should not create more and more enemies, because you have created these Frankenstein monsters. If you start becoming revengeful now, they will also find some ways to harm you. Though maybe there is a possibility he may be successful in reviving America in some ways, but let us see. Hmm. What is there more to read? Hmm.
Please be happy on your own.
Please be happy on your own. Why to please her?
Huh?
Why to please her? Why? Hmm. Why would they should listen to her? If they are enjoying being unhappy, let them be unhappy. You cannot be happy if you are against the whole world, if you are an island on your own. Once you know yourself, you know that you are complete, you are total, you are not an island. It is the same consciousness working in everyone. So then you are not trying to separate yourself from others. You are very open, you are receptive. You are ready to mingle with people. Because you can see God everywhere if you have known God within you. Maybe God is sleeping in most of the people. But still there is a possibility you can show them God is also within you also. I am not the only begotten Son of God. Everyone is. The kingdom of God is in everyone. It is not a copyright of anyone, of one single person. This you can make as a title. What more?
Regardless of my flaws, I will continue to ask myself what it means to be human and never forget the value of improving. And I will always try to find a way to work with others.
It is all ignorance if you have entered inside whatever she is saying. If you are interested in finding what it means to be human, you will always remain confused and clouded. Find out what is your real nature. Human is just, what is the need even to get identified with being human? Then again you are creating distance and separation. You are different, separate or higher than animals, plants, the whole nature. Once you have entered inside, you will not find anything like human there, not even animal. So one has to find out the real nature. Whatever it is, if you want to call it human, that is also not good. Then you have made it limited. You have created boundary. And wherever there is boundary, there will be narrowness. There will be suffering. You are creating separation and difference. Then you cannot be happy what she wants to be. What more after that?
I will continue and never forget the value of improving.
No, this improvement is also a disease. This is becoming. As long as you are becoming, you will always remain a wave. You have to find out your being. Then you will be the ocean. And when you are saying, using these words, improving, then you are always postponing for tomorrow. Today I will be just improving. If I have to know the truth, I cannot know today. I cannot know now. Tomorrow I will know. Today I am improving. Earlier I was this, now I am little better. But this is all your projection. You are giving yourself always good marks. From A to A1. From good to better, daily self-surpass. So you will just go on improving, but it's like moving round and round. Afterwards,
And I will always try to find a way to work with others.
if you have, what is the title of the book?
I decided to live as me, I think.
She decided to live as me. Then why she is concerned about the others?
Correct.
She is very much concerned about others, and she has decided to live as me. Everything is so confusing. If she has decided to live as me, then forget others. She is just contradicting herself. What she is saying, I will not care for others, in her title. I am just interested in my own happiness. Then why she is talking about what is the sentence? I will find ways to work with others. So why she is interested in working with others? She has decided to live as me. She has decided to just be selfish. And just think about herself. Then why she is interested in others? Because whatever she is saying, she has not understood herself. There is a confusion, there is doubt. So she is talking other things now also. Why she will have to find ways to work with others or be in tune with others when she has decided to live as me? When she is saying these things, that means that she is saying, fuck off, I don't care. Go to hell. I'm only interested in this me. I'm only interested in living as me. Others are not important for me. Then now she is saying other things. So what more?
Okay, this is the last section. I have to have self-respect and someone's dislike for me.
Why you have to have self-respect? Why can't you have self-respect? I have to have self-respect. Now this is the conflict is even in the sentence. I have self-respect, that's all. For that you will have to know the self. Only then there will be respect. But you have to have self-respect. That means the respect is not there. You are imposing it. You are just trying. The struggle is there. If the struggle is not there, there will be self-respect. Naturally. I have to have self-respect then.
And someone's dislike for me doesn't really affect my life in any way.
She is also schizophrenic. Someone's dislike for me.
Someone's dislike for me doesn't really affect my life in any way.
Then why she is trying to find ways to work with others? And that's why maybe she is appealing to you. You are also schizophrenic. So you are finding a schizophrenic guru. Huh? You are finding contradictions in her or not?
Before you say all this, no, I didn't know it. But
Now
once
I'm
you
telling.
said it, yeah, now, yes, I see all this now. Yes.
Is there anything more?
Yes. The last one, which is why I stopped making an effort to be nice just for the sake of not being disliked.
Read again.
Which is why I stopped making
No, what will
effort.
read the whole thing? What was in before that?
I have to have self-respect, and someone's dislike for me doesn't really affect my life in any way. Which is why I stopped making an effort to be nice just for the sake of not being disliked.
What was in the beginning?
I have to have self-respect, and someone's dislike for me doesn't really affect my life in any way.
Okay.
Which,
She is just like you are trying to strengthen your belief. Conflicts are there inside. But she is just giving, she is auto-hypnotizing. Someone's dislike is affecting her. But she is telling herself, no, I will not allow it to affect me. I have to have self-respect. So, whether anyone dislikes me or not, what was after that? If someone's dislike doesn't
really
have any
affect
effect on me. Huh?
doesn't really affect my life in any way.
But it is affecting. So that's why her sentences are like that, which shows that there is conflict inside. There is division inside. That's why I said she is herself a schizophrenic person. And what was the end of the sentence?
Which is why I stopped making an effort to be nice just for the sake of not being disliked.
She is trying to, what we call here in India, Rafu. You know Rafu? It's like you're doing the patchwork. You know patchwork or not? Like
Yes, I know. Patchwork,
what?
yes.
What?
Like patchwork means like if there's a tear, then you try to cover with small pieces.
Yeah, there is a, it's also earlier where I am now. I think these things don't happen much, but earlier, if like somewhere your uh, cloth, pant, or anything is like there is some, it has become small hole has happened or something. You will go to the tailor. He will do this patchwork. I don't know. Rafu is a from, is it English word also or not, or it's, we used to call it rafu. That means patchwork. They will make it like this from, I think from inside they will take out something and make it level, and then it will look like. Uh, if you see very closely, then you will know there is something is not exactly like new, but almost all right. So she is doing all patchworks. So what was the last sentence?
Which is why I stopped making an effort to be nice just for the sake of not being disliked.
I don't think she has stopped being nice. She is just saying all those things. Otherwise, you will not write book. Must be, these things must be too much inside her to be nice. She doesn't want to be disliked. So she is so much divided inside. So she has to write a book for all those people who are like her. They are also trying to be nice. Most of the people, they are divided because this is what morality says. This is what bogus religion says, that you have to just. And also, if you see some of the school of psychology, like behaviorism, they say man is just behavior. But behavior is only your surface. It is very superficial. You can behave in a very nice way. You can be very nice. You can behave very nicely with people. But inside you may be a monster. So she is perhaps recognizing her monster. Perhaps saying that even if I am a monster, I will not try to be nice. I will allow my monster to come out. So whatever she is saying, it looks little bit dangerous. Very American kind of thing. She may be from which Korea? South Korea. She may be from South Korea, but her mind is very American. Maybe she was living in America, or she is studying too much of American books, and she is talking about Jung also. Jung, whatever you want to say. Carl Gustav Jung. Self-improvement books, I think they write a lot in America. Motivational books.
They call it self-help.
Self-help, motivational gurus. What are those words? New ways.
Self-help gurus. New age.
No, motivational and what more?
Inspirational.
All those things. So her books is selling a lot or not?
Yes, I think selling in million, and yes, the version I'm reading is translated. The original one was written in Korean language. Because she's a Korean.
That shows that if you are a donkey, you will sell a lot. If you are, I think it is, these kind of things appeals very much to the ego of the ignorant people. Now anyone can be a guru, because anyone who is telling you how to live your life. And no one knows how these books sell so much. Maybe it is all just artificial. She may be a very clever person. She may have found right publishers, and they also want her books should sell like hotcake, so that everyone earns more. Who is interested that the darkness in their life should disappear? And this is, in West, ego is very much respected. You need to have a healthy ego, because they don't know anything beyond ego. For certain period, ego is all right. It is a kind of a protective mechanism. It protects you from others. It protects you from those who want to destroy you. But then, if you want to go further, then ego becomes the barrier. Like when the plant is small, you put something, we call it bada, you cover it with some kind of, what do you call it, you to protect it from animals and those which can eat it, you create a kind of wall around. Hedge, or it is mostly of wire, metal, anything which so to protect it. But once the plant becomes a big tree, then those protections are not needed. So those people who declare, like Jesus declared, I am the only begotten Son of God. And if like sages in India, they declared, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the truth, I am the ultimate truth. Or you can call, I am the God. Those things, Freud will call it superego, because he knows nothing beyond ego. In a way, you can call it superego also, to separate it from the ego. But ego, it is not, your ego has become universal. It has lost its boundary. It is boundless. But then you should not call it ego. Buddha's word is better. Anatma. Or your real you. At present you are identified with the body, your mind, with your feeling, your thoughts, not with what you really are. You are identified with those things which you can observe, not with one who is observing those things. Once you are identified with that, then your chains drops. If you are identified with bubbles and waves, you will remain in boundary, you will be limited. And if you are identified with this body, this is the grossest thing of you, just the outer covering. If you are identified with body, you are identified with earth or mud. Body is mostly earth. Those who said this body, you are made of 5 elements. So higher than earth is other things, fire, water, air, which are all inside you. But you are not identified with those things. You are identified with the earth, because that you can see very clearly. If you have too much of fire, you will be a very hot person, or you can be a very angry person. But if the consciousness is there, then the same anger can be transformed into compassion.